I'm at 2100 Hunters Bluff Court in Dayton, Ohio, doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. We're looking for any structural issues, root intrusion, bellies, stuff like that, anything that may be of concern to the buyer. Our access point is actually in the rear wall in the backyard. You can see here we're in the patio here. There's one for the sink, a small, like 1.5 2 inch over there for the kitchen sink, and then this is for the bathroom, the second floor bathroom. This is where the line comes down, and so this should take us straight out the front. Go down and turn and go out the front. It looks like there's a manhole. You're looking at the house. It's in between the driveways of this house and the house to the left, like right at the end of the cul-de-sac. That is the high-end manhole. So that is where the sewer main begins. So I believe we should probably find a clean out front too that is not visible. The line should be PVC, this white PVC, all the way out. Get connections there on the left. And then, but I'm hoping to find a clean out in the front yard somewhere. We may be coming up on one now. This is what it looks like here. There's a connection from the top if you look from above. And so I'm going to actually pause now, and I'm going to go find exactly where this is. Seeing that we're out 42 feet, we might be just outside the front yard, or just outside the front door, and also where this could be a floor drain also that is in the center with the HVAC in the center of the first floor. But we're going to pause the video. I'm going to locate exactly where this is, and then we'll see if there is another clean out. Okay, put a green flag there. There's nothing noticeable. It's right to the left of the front door, and so I'll probably try again on the way back and actually go through with the probe, see if that way I can see if I can find that clean out, because it may be back a little bit. But right now we're just going to go through here and check out the line, and then when we pull back I will go out there and see if I can actually uncover that clean out for future use. Hopefully it's never needed, other than to inspect it like we are doing now. And so far the line looks great. And so I will probably go ahead and run some water once I get all the way out to the main. And we can kind of watch how it works and how well it's functioning on the way back. So far the line looks great. Looks like we may have another clean out. It's a little short piece, but I can't see any connection from above, so it must just be a turn here. Bunch of little bugs. There we go. There's another clean out right about here. So we'll check that on the way back too. That's about 96 feet. Hard to push. I think I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the water, and then it should help me get the camera out a little further. So I'm gonna pause the video here. I'm gonna go turn on some water here in the house, and hopefully it'll help push the camera along a little bit. Alright. You see we've got the water running behind the camera now. And hopefully it'll help push out another few feet so that we can get out there to the main. And we know that we're completely finished with that we inspected the entire line. This is helping a great deal. So I can get close to the main now. Turn it left. And we're going to sweep right into the main here. So there we are. We made it all the way out to the main. It was about 139 feet from this clean out all the way to the main. And everything looked great structurally on the way out, but we'll again leave the water running. We'll pull back and I will mark the clean out at 95 feet. And also we'll double check the one up by the house, see if we could uncover it or at least mark it with a green flag also in case it's ever needed for future use. Alright, we'll kind of watch how the line functions as we go here, making sure that the water level doesn't get too high. And that camera lens is only about a half an inch off the bottom of the pipe, so it wouldn't take much for the water to cover the camera lens, and so it's a really good sign if it doesn't even come close. That means the line's fine, free, and open and has good pitch on it like we expect. This is all looking great. I believe it was right around 95 feet where we had the last. We had that last clean out. Right before this turn here. And there we go. So I'll push my camera right there underneath it. We're going to pause the video and then I will go locate where this spot is. Okay, that is marked with the green flag in the center of the front yard, not far from the curb, and then right before it turns and heads over and goes into the main that's on the other side of the driveway. This line looks wonderful. This is how it should look. Everything has been held in place over the years that the house has been up, and you don't have any shifting or don't have any the connections all look nice and tight. Clean out in the front was somewhere around 40 feet. This line looks wonderful. And there is that other clean out. So again, I'm going to go double check this. I'm going to pause the video one more time and go double check where this is, and I'll put another green flag where this is in case it needs to be uncovered. Okay, that is marked also now with the green flag right next to the left of the front door. It is buried, and I'm not finding any indication really close to the surface, so it's probably no more than 6 inches to a foot deep right there, but there's a ton of mulch on top of it. But it is marked if you would like to uncover it. So we're back in the house, and all this is on the interior underneath the slab. And this all looks really good. You can see that should be a spot here soon where the line is coming in, where the water is feeding from in the kitchen. And there it is. So you can see the water wying in there from the right, and that's where the kitchen comes into the main line. So, should be coming vertical here shortly and coming out of the clean out. And here we are. So, we were able to make it all the way out to the main and back. We ran some water to flow test it, and the line looked beautiful. No, not even a low spot. The line was flowing free and clear. There was no structural issues at all. Nothing to report. So that'll end the inspection at 2100 Hunters Bluff Court in Dayton, Ohio.